Hey everybody, it's your boy Zero here for another Zero Gunpla review. In this episode, we're going to cover the star-winning Gundam from Gundam Build Fighters Try. Yeah, the star-winning Gundam. So this is, I know I said after that huge by the old standards, the whole 20 minutes, I know, back in the day when that was a long video for me, I was not going to do another SD Gundam, but this being technically not an SD, but also an SD, kind of makes it totally different. Because it can transform to the real form, which is a high grade. So, technically, I don't truly classify it as an SD, but I kind of do. It's somewhere in the middle. Which is perfectly fine for me, but it does suffer from a lot of the SD flaws, and it having a high grade stage in between it really doesn't help it. In fact, points out some of the flaws it does have a little bit more. So, yeah. So, let's get into the review of the shape-shifting Gundam. Here we have the star-winning Gundam with everything that comes in box. The greatest flaw of every SD, the massive amount of color-correcting stickers. And even then, it's not 100% color accurate, because if you look at this cover in the art, this part's supposed to be silver, and this is supposed to be blue. It's black. At least it's supposed to be like gunmetal color, but this is just a two solid gray pieces. So, yeah. And as you can see, it also has way too many handles that does not exist on show or in box art to make it accurate. So there's a flaw there. I use pretty much every single sticker on that sheet just to make this at least look somewhat like that. But it's still flawed because you definitely need to panel line it to break up a lot of the white. And there is still color inaccuracy, but what are you gonna do? It's an SD. They're really bad for that, but all in all, plus you get 3 extra set of eyes, so you get to decide what your SD's face looks like temporarily. So I picked the base opened eyes version, but that's just me. If you want to do the smiley eyes or the shifty looking eyes, go for it. So right now we're going to take off the backpack. And so this is the SD all on its own without the backpack or the weapons. I know this seems kind of redundant and silly, but we're going to do the quick articulation for the SD because why the heck not? That's the arm all the way up. It has no bend, so you're not going to get any wrist bends from this. That's the leg all the way forward. Because again, SD, you ain't getting anything really here. Leg all the way forward, all the way back. Paralyzed back flat. The head can move right, left, not really up, not really down. But okay, so we're done with the articulation because, again, it's an SD. You're not getting much out of this. So, let me fix the camera so we can get a better view of the suit. Yeah, I know. I had to shrink the camera. SDs, what can you do? So, the main shtick about this thing is it can transform into a core lander, the real mode, or core booster. I'm going to show the core lander and the real transformation on camera because, and if I'm feeling fancy, maybe the core booster mega transformation, but. And this is going to be my first time doing it, so forgive me if it takes longer than planned. Because I got to bust out the rule book. Alright, we're going to do the Coral Lander transformation. Because, why the heck not? This is the easiest. First, you take off the first V-fin. Specifically, this V-fin. Pop off the head. And you slide the body away, because we no longer need that. Then you take this piece that covers up the visor, okay, cover up the eyes. Actually, oh, I'm sorry, I read the instructions wrong. You take off both V-fins. So this goes away too. So we can reconnect these. And put that to the side. I grab the instructions, so that's out of the way. And fold down the wings, fold down the wing. There, call lander. Simple, straight to the point. BT dubs, this part isn't supposed to come off, but it always does. It's so annoying because I was trying to build it and then realized that, you know, the head's so huge I wanted to see, and I realized, oh, it's the core lander. I popped it off. This came off when I was testing it out. So, yeah. I recommend gluing it, but just accepting the fact that this will pop off. So, properly, this is the core lander. Yeah. You got the wings can go up and down. And the cockpit can go up and down. That's all you're getting out of this. Okay, now we're going to do... let's see if we can bust out the core booster form. Which is... well, let's see. Keep the hands. Alright, lower this. We lower this. We turn the legs and feet around. Make sure this is popped back in because it's going to pop out anyway. Pop that back on. That's kind of silly, but hey. Like I said, you may want to glue this down because it gets loose over time. And it kind of makes it wobbly. And is the head... yep, it's supposed to look like this. Yep. Yep. That goes here. Then we take the former backpack. Oh, first we turn the feet in slightly because reasons. And it looks like, did we pop that out yet? Oh no, we turn this way, go like this, go like this, flip that upside down, then you connect these ports to the tips of his toes, that's why you push them in. This seems more ridiculous than necessary, but hey, I did say I would transform it on camera. That's there, that goes there. And we put link back on, that popped off. There. Technically, you don't have to put the beam effect parts in place. I do, and it looks cooler that way because it's supposed to. And then you pop this right here, and here's the core booster, and it's, you know, the core lander in its booster form. Yeah. So now you can see it. Personally, not a huge fan, but hey. Now let's transform it to the real form. Alright. Again. Put that there. Okay. Alright, we separate the backpack, which is the arms and the legs and part of the chest of the real form. And you pop this off. You separate the V-fin from the bigger V-fin. Well, if we take this out of play mode, because don't worry, this will be reverting back to that form in about 5 seconds since I get the head open. So what you want, this thing is stubborn and it will stay closed. So on one hand, that's great. On the other hand, that's annoying when you're trying to transform it. Pop that off. You close it. You put the shades back on this thing. So right now you have that thing going on. You take the other V-fin. You put it on the back. Like so. So you have this part set up. Put this V-fin on top of his forehead. You pop off the waist. You take this waist, because you see that peg right here? It connects right here. And you take this piece that originally looked like this, you roll it till it takes this shape on both sides. You pop it in here, push it against it till it's flat against here. You pop it like this. Then you pop off the feet, like such. And you go one leg. You roll that out by turning the little peg here. It's one leg. Do the same on the other side. Flip that over. Pop this out. Bam. Then we have his standard legs. Oop, gotta fix the shoulders. Now you're thinking, alright, now we gotta do those tiny little arms. Alright. See the arms? There's a piece right here when you use it while it's in SD mode, but you remove that because it's completely useless for when it's in real mode. So take them off, both arms and both of the bits, for now at least. The bits will have a purpose in a second. And you take out both arms. And you bend the arm joint back a bit. And there's a hole right there that you plug the piece into. And another plug right here where you can put the arm in. Oop, wrong arm. And that goes there. And do the same for the other side. And push that in. Then you take the bit pieces and you put it on the hip skirts. Then you take, I think you take the backpack. Yep. And you take this port right here and plug it right here. And thus you have the the star-winning Gundam in its real form. How does it compare to a standard HG? So we're going to scooch the instructions out of the way so I don't have to look at them. My custom high grade Revenant Gundam. And for giggles, let's compare it to one of my most recent builds, the high grade Shinichi Sign. Let's face the camera since he's no longer tiny sized. So yeah, it's pretty much the same size of a regular HG, but unfortunately, knowing that it's not technically an HG does come with some flaws to it. Now we're just going to put the Shinichi back to where it was. Like, the articulation's still not great. It's like bent all the way that way. The leg really doesn't go much further because of the skirting still being paralyzed. The articulation of the arm is bad. It can pop off on you. So, yeah. But it is a very interesting concept. Personally, I don't think the backpack needs to be on here. And the blades do come off and combine with the side skirts here from the legs and the arm to make little, stars. So that's an option. But I like leaving them on because it makes it look a lot more bigger and cooler, honestly. And of course, you can use the SD weapon, which can transform from, as you can see here, in sword mode. Pop that off. Put this. It's been a while since I put it in gun mode. As you can clearly see, give me a second. Oh, that's why. Duh. Into rifle mode. Unfortunately, it doesn't have the arm length to hold rifle mode properly in either form. So that's why I usually just leave it in sword mode, because it actually has the space for that. So I don't think it was truly designed properly to hold its own weapon. Well, at least in gun mode. Revenant, even nice for a demonstration. You can go to the side. But yeah. So let's wrap up the review of the star-winning Gundam. So the star-winning Gundam, all in all, is a very interesting gunpla because, one, it can transform. Two, it's both a high grade and an SD Gundam. So if you like SDs, this is a cute little dude to sit on your shelf. I mean, I'm not a huge fan of SDs, but I got a decent amount of them. Ranging from the old school God Gundam to the newer Barbatos Lupus Rex and the Impulse Sun Wukong and the Volculander. So I'm not opposed to SDs. They're just more of a, I got a few minutes to kill, might as well build something cute and tiny feel to me. But hey, there are some people who straight up love these little dudes, and I will never fight anybody on that. Build what you love, people. And if you like the Build Fighters Try series and you want the complete team like I did, so yeah. Hold on, let's see if we can let's get the whole team in the group shot. Got the burn it, they have the Try burning and the lightning. Yep, got the whole crew all in one video now. But yeah, if you want to complete the team like I wanted, then I say get it. If you didn't want to, if you just like the colors or, hey, just think it's interesting and cute looking, I say get it. But you're not going to get a lot of articulation and a lot of posability out of it, unfortunately. It can't really hold its own weapons, which it's kind of sucky, outside of blade mode. And to my surprise, there is no winning knuckle, because I was like, okay, cool, maybe it has a different accessories and you can pop on the winning knuckle on the burning it. Nope. It does not come with it. I'm like, huh, I was kind of looking forward to that. It kind of sucks. But hey, that's just me. So, I picked up this at our buddy Galactic Toys. If you want one of your own, link is down below to their website. But unlike the others, you actually have to click on SDs to find him. Even though it can transform into a high grade, it's technically still not a high grade. It's still an SD. So, yeah, use the link down below. If you want to support the channel, I just got a new affiliate to the channel, so Entertainment Earth, thank you for letting me be part of your crew. If you want to buy stuff that Power Ranger related, pop figures, and a bunch of other cool stuff, use their link, my link down below, help support the channel, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode. You guys are amazing. It's going to be on probably a master grade. I have a couple on backlog. Or if you want me to do another high grade, comment down below which one you guys prefer. High grade or master grade, because I got a couple on the wings ready to go. Or if you want to see one of my custom builds, because I got dozens of them sitting on a shelf. Literally behind these guys is my shelf of custom builds. So if you guys want to see one of those, holler at your boy and I can do another video on them. So, I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Peace. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next episode. Bye.